So, let's see. Where did we leave off last time? Last time, we got a lot of achievements, and we did a lot of world quests in Notcry. We became friends with Bobik. We discovered the true identity of a secret organization, the Hollow Hands, and that was not a Selenic Chronicle, but we did it anyway. Pro Eris et Focus. Radiance unyielding will endure. Don't know what we did to get that. Fiddler's Green. When all returns to peace. Don't remember. The tide turns. Tides retreat. I think that was the underneath one. Mine now, friend. As expected, your own weapon feels most natural. So, this has been more or less what we've been working on. We've been doing Selenic Chronicles, and I did some Googling to find out how often we have to check in on the Damselette. Apparently, you only need to do 7 or 8 of these Selenic Chronicles total to get all the scenes with the Damselette. But the problem is, she gets one of those interaction scenes every 7 real-life days. And I have not been keeping track. I've been logging in frequently enough to where I feel like we should have gotten more than 3 of these. But who knows? We'll check on her again today to see if we can get an updated scene on that. But for the most part, today's goal is we're going to explore Paha Isle and try to find the last 2 world quests that are on Paha Isle. And while we're here, I figured, why not talk to Flins? So we have a Traveler's Tales that we can do as well. We'll do the Traveler's Tales first, then we'll check in on the Damselette. I guess also I could maybe do some standard pulls or something, because I think we also have a decent amount of those. Yeah, we have like 16.
Audacity to even make that request.
So Flins is over here somewhere. Or actually, he's down somewhere. Oh no, he's right there. And he's with Ineffa.
Repairs complete. It was just an old circuit. Nothing serious.
Such remarkable efficiency, Miss Ineffa. If it weren't for you, this streetlight would have had me stumped. If it had proven beyond fixing, I may have had to take my own lantern and hang it in its place.
That would have been funny. You wouldn't have needed to go that far.
Aino previously proposed a solution. She said she could train the Ratniki so they'd have the basic knowledge to perform simple tasks, like repairing circuits.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
That way, you wouldn't need to inform Aino every time a streetlight goes out and then wait in the dark until I arrive to repair it.
Ratniki are responsible for fixing the lights?
Yes and no. Strictly speaking, maintaining the brightness of the lights has been their traditional role. Before the use of Kuvaki became widespread, the streetlights were powered by regular oil. Back then, people were needed to light and extinguish the flames. Because of how dangerous said streets were at night, the Ratniki took on this role. They already carried lanterns, in any case, and were adept at using them while fighting.
I mean, it makes them perfectly suited to the role, given the times.
But as I'm sure you've already noticed, the current streetlights are powered by Kuvaki, and it's not so easy to light or extinguish them using traditional means.
Time to learn basic electronic engineering.
Because of this, whenever a light goes out nowadays, all I can do is stand here helplessly and wait for a professional to come along and solve the problem.
Why don't you let Aino give you some training?
Aino organized an engineering seminar, but all the Ratniki made excuses to leave halfway through. They said things like, I have an urgent task, or I need to go on patrol, or it's time for me to make a report.
God, I hope they're not lying.
I didn't leave. It is, after all, disrespectful to the host to leave a seminar early.
True, but the biscuits you brought were too much of a distraction for Aino. She stopped teaching completely.
Well, no wonder everyone left.
And then I was so busy trying to stop her from eating that I could not take over the seminar.
This is bunk all around. Y'all suck.
So please, the next time you attend a class of any kind, don't bring anything sweet that might attract Aino's attention. And don't bring any toys either.
Ah, I promise I won't.
What are you, like 5?
Please say it in full. The last time you promised not to bring anything sweet, you brought a toy, and Aino was completely unable to continue.
This has happened multiple times.
I promise I won't bring anything sweet, any toys, or anything else that might unduly divert Miss Aino's attention.
Now I'm worried that there's some third thing that'll divert her attention.
That's better. I'll notify you when she next holds an engineering class. For now, I have to pick some lockaberries for her. Goodbye.
Traveler, do you know of anything else besides
God, he's
sweet
gonna
treats,
ask.
toys, and small fluffy animals that might keep Miss Aino quiet for a while? Half an hour shall suffice.
I think you'd be better off studying. Well, if you can't take any items, why not try bringing a companion instead?
A companion? Oh, that is inspired. Perhaps I should ask Miss Neffa if she can send Miss Yehoda to accompany me.
Just don't say it was me that gave you the idea.
Naturally. The only reason I wish to ask
I'm
Miss
helping
Yehoda
them
to
avoid
attend
learning.
is
I'm a
that if
horrible
I'm to
teacher.
swim in the great ocean of knowledge, I'd very much like someone else to enjoy Miss Aino's educational ablutions. Considering the strength of Miss Yehoda's relationship with the two of you, I believe she would be the perfect candidate to go with me.
Yehoda sure is popular. Flins, out of one's depth. You witness Flins watching Ineffa repair a street lamp. Seems like the Retniki have a lot to learn. That's all you took away from that, Ether? Well, that was uneventful. Alright, let's check on the damselette. I can't believe that this is like a once-a-week thing. Is it like on the weekly reset, which is like Monday? Oh, maybe not. Here we go, cutscene.
Greetings. Huh? Are you heading out, Columbina? Yes. I need to get a lyre repaired.
You have a liar?
What? One of the Kuhenki's lyres is broken.
The
She
Kuhenki
greatly
have
values
liars?
This lyre, so I wish to have it restored. Man, Kuhenki sure are multi-talented.
I mean, I wish I could fix it, but, I probably could, to be honest. But I wouldn't know how to tune it.
Of course. This little one often performs around here, and I sometimes sing along.
Wait, is that Kuhenki the one that's responsible for the background music that's playing right now?
You know, Paimon's been thinking this for a while, but you sure do spoil the Kuhenki.
What are they to you?
Well, it's only right. They have kept me company all this time, and often bring me amusing objects as well.
Ah, so they're like your companions. Got it. Lama told me about this before. The natural instinct of a Kuhenki is to make the moon goddess happy. The moon goddess is happy.
If you don't mind Paimon asking, how do you plan to fix this lyre? Didn't you say you didn't want to be seen by others? In the past, small animals or Kuhenki would help deliver broken objects to an artisan's doorstep for me.
Are you gonna do that again?
All I had to do was wait for the artisan to find it. Of course, sometimes that would take a few days.
And hope that the artisan wants to fix it.
Seems like a roundabout way of doing things.
Why don't you let us handle it?
Yeah, just leave it to us.
Who knows? We might even be able to get this done today.
We can definitely get this done today.
Very well. Thank you.
Our pleasure. By the way, what artisan do you usually bring your stuff to?
You've lived for like hundreds of years, so I'm actually curious.
I don't know her name, but there's a large mechanical hand by her door, and she lives in a round, conch-like home.
Dear God, it's Ino. Wait, she must mean...
The aroma of crumb cakes often wafts from within as well.
Yep, that clears it up for sure.
You appear acquainted with that artisan. I shall await you here.
Moonlight Sonata. Beethoven. Nice. There's an Ineffa antidote there, too. So we're gonna get to do some more Traveler's Tales, too. It's all intertwined. I didn't realize that her house was supposed to be shaped like a conch.
I know. Are you home? Wait, Paha? Is that you? What brings you here, guys? Bring me any snacks?
I mean, I could pull some out of thin air, but... No, I didn't come here to bring snacks.
Paimon knew you'd say that. Here, we got you these on the way. Quick, hand them over. Ineffa's gonna be back soon.
Actually, based on my mini-map, she's right behind you.
So,
That was a
you
weird
ready to
camera
hang
pan.
out? What sort of fun things should we do? Actually, we need your help with something.
Why does she look sick?
Ah, get that weird thing away from me.
Oh, she probably thinks she's being haunted by it, doesn't she? Because it keeps just showing up at her doorstep.
Weird thing? You mean this liar? I told you. I don't mess with stuff that science and mechanics can't explain.
Well, music is actually pretty scientific. It's just the transmission of vibrations through the sound, through the air and atmosphere, in the form of a wave that's picked up by these weird hammer and drum-like mechanisms that are bones in your ear. The string vibrate when I pluck.
I'm telling you, that liar just shows up on my doorstep at random. And after I fix it, the thing up and disappears.
I called it.
Not that I believe in spooky, superstitious stuff like that. Okay. Seems like there's some sort of misunderstanding here. What do you mean?
This liar belongs to a friend who's a bit scared of strangers.
Yeah, she doesn't mean any harm. She just has her reasons for taking the lyre back without being seen. Really? You better not be making this up. Fine. I'm trusting you on this. I'll fix this thing for you, and this time I'll try to make it last.
You didn't do it the last couple times? You kept worrying about it showing up again. You should have done that the first couple times.
Wait for me here. I'll be right back. Knew we could count on Ino.
Oh shit,
Feels
she's
a
here.
little bad. Columbina's random item drop-offs had her so freaked out, though.
Yes, she deserves something in return.
Little Miss sneaks up on everybody.
Exactly. Ah! What are you doing here? You scared us.
I have something to give you.
Huh? What are these?
A few trinkets the Kuhenki collected. I thought the artisan might like them. Perhaps you could give them to her as thanks.
Oh. Huh. What a weird collection of components. Yeah, alright. We'll pass them along. Take care on your way back. There could be people around here.
Oh, it's Ineffa. Paimon.
Huh? What is it?
Behind you. Over there. I mean, Flins has already met her at this point. The smug look. Why
You take it now, you hide behind me?
Analyzing appearance.
What are you doing that for?
What do you mean by analyzing? Are you, like, cross-referencing it? And Ether, what are you doing this for?
Match found. Resemblance to Not Cry Moon Goddess statues is 95%.
Actually, now that I think about it, I guess that would be the first thing you would probably compare her to. That's because she's an actress. What about the margin of error?
Margin of error minimal. Inference assessment accurate.
Darn, we should have said she was an actress.
Okay, all fixed. Did a pretty bang-up job if I do say so myself. It shouldn't break ever again. Also, about those Ineffa.
What was that last part, I know?
What was that last part?
Those snazzy new components worked great, too.
Huh?
Huh?
Who's that behind you?
Might as well just fess up now. The one who's shy.
She kinda looks familiar. Have I seen her before? Whatever. The most important thing
Genius
is
prodigy,
get
by the
those
way.
snacks Paimon gave me.
Ineffa clocked her in half a second, but Ineffa's a computer.
That's right. Also, she wanted you to have these components as thanks for fixing the lyre, I know. Ooh, let me see. Wow. These are rare and so old. You sure I can take them?
Yes.
Thank you so much. If you ever need anything else fixed, just come find me. No need to be shy.
You gonna comment?
Well, we got places to be, so, I know, Ineffa. We'll swing by some other day, okay?
I just realized that she only looks 95% like the goddess statues, the moon goddess statues. Also, why do all of the moon goddess statues look like Columbina? Aren't there like 3 or 4 other moon goddesses that they could look like?
Oh, we've got to get the damselette out of here, or Ineffa will recognize her for sure.
I think she already has figured it out.
Oh, sure. See you some other time. I gotta do some cleanup quick, or Ineffa's gonna find the snack crumbs.
And we're reading minds again.
Alright, until next time. I know.
Oh, she figured you out, didn't she?
Yeah?
I love the new facial expressions we're getting in Genshin.
Would you like to frame these components or preserve them in any way?
I would like to use them if I could.
What? Why would I do that?
They appear to be gifts from the moon goddess.
Huh? What are you talking about? Remind me to check your circuits later.
Are you gonna fill her in? Moon's Embrace obtained. Moonlight Sonata. Oh, I get it now. It's a sonata because we were helping them fix an instrument. I gotta remember that it's Saturday right now. So that means every Saturday I gotta check in on her in order to keep doing these. Oh, John, she's all the way up there? It's the easiest way to climb up there. Probably this way. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. She must be tired. I kind of forget that you can only be the traveler while you're in here. record-keeping Kuhenki. Well, let's read the new description, because we've now done 4 of these. Claims to run away from home. Young painter, tries her best to interest goddess. The genius mechanic repaired her broken instrument with great skill. You can't help but wonder what kind of music she'll produce. So I guess I gotta come in next Saturday and do this again. Let's see what's going on with Ineffa. We have another Traveler's Tales. Now, the Traveler's Tales, every 10 of these, you do get 50 Primo Gems for. Oh, she's charging.
Almost there. That should do it. Once Ineffa wakes up, I'm treating myself to 3 whole slices of cake.
I know what's wrong with Ineffa.
Oh, hey! Are you here to play? Sorry, but I'm busy right now. Just give me a bit. I'll be done soon. Ineffa's fine, by the way. Just undergoing some routine maintenance.
You're turning her off so you can do snacking, can't you? Aren't you?
But a few days ago, Yehoda called her an unfunny, dum-dum, metal-faced lunkhead. Right before starting her maintenance, she asked me if I could upgrade her sense of humor.
Ineffa's fine as she is, humor or no. You're such an attentive parent.
Yeah, glad we're on the same page. Ineffa's the best.
Now I'm just thinking of Klee's voice lines about blank is the best.
Okay, I'm going to activate her. Ineffa, wake up! Time to get out of bed!
Good morning, Aino. Good morning, Traveler. Aino, have you managed to upgrade my sense of humor?
I hope not.
Duh! Such a trivial task is nothing to a genius like me. Now, time to do some testing to see if the upgrades resulted in any hiccups.
Uh-oh. My senses are tingling.
Ineffa, can you add more sugar to my crumb cakes? Please respond to me in a way that is humorous.
Oh no, this is GPT all over again.
I cannot. The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
Come again?
What?
I feel like this is a setup for a joke like it'll be more sugar than crumb cake.
The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the more prone Aino will be to toothaches. The more toothaches she has, the less sugar she can consume.
You know what? Maybe we do need to upgrade her sense of humor.
The less sugar she can consume, the less sugar I can add to the crumb cakes.
What if we give her metal teeth?
Therefore, the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
I don't think that's how it works. That doesn't seem right.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Help me with another test, will ya?
You add a lot of sugar into the crumb cakes and make Aino eat sweet things. What'll happen if the situation stays bad for a while?
If it stays bad for a while, the traveler will crack a smile.
It will what now? Al what now?
What?
If this sense of humor is your speed, I guess you can say she now has one.
You are not laughing, so I suspect I was not understood. Actually, the first joke I told used a deliberately flawed chain of logic.
I know. Unfortunately, it was deliberately flawed in a way where it didn't make sense.
After confusing the relative relationships between crumb cakes, sugar, Aino, and Aino's dental health, I drew a ridiculous conclusion. That the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
You see, that's the problem with the logic chain, is that outcome does not necessarily entail the previous inputs.
For the second joke, I used a rhyme scheme between the similar sounding phrases, bad for a while and crack a smile, to express humor.
So the second one was a limerick. Got it.
Okay, well, the jokes are funny, but the punchlines don't work if they aren't explained.
Yes. However, according to my database queries, Such statements are considered humorous due to their chaotic structure and lack of direct causal relationships.
It's funny in the, well, that's funny type of way.
Such chaotic sentences serve as a form of guidepost, while the humor lies in the explanation that follows.
Maybe I would have been better off with a Sino joke.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. Ineffa, write some of these chaotic jokes down. We'll get Yehoda to be our guinea pig. Traveler, why are you covering your face? You got a toothache? Have you gone on a sugar binge too?
No, I'm just cold.
Huh? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're getting sick or something. Ineffa, go make him something warm.
Understood. Maybe he ate too many hara fruit, a type of plant from Sumeru.
That is a type of fruit from Saramu.
Huh? What do those have to do with any of this?
Please don't ask.
Because eating them can make you feel horrifyingly cold.
Why did we set her up for that?
Hey! Wow, this update was a great idea. Give me another joke, Ineffa.
Of course. Please give me a moment. Since there is no fixed formula for generating jokes like these, I will need to reorganize the relevant keywords.
What was another Ineffa one? A matter of language. At the Clink Clank Kronkake craft shop, God, that's a mouthful to say every time, you run into Aino, who is performing maintenance on Ineffa. Apparently Ineffa asked Aino to help enhance her sense of humor. However, the scope of this adjustment seems a little... They don't even bother finishing that. 5 more and we get 50 primos. Well, we got all that stuff out of the way early. Now it's just time for me to begin my conquest of Paha Isle. We're going to look for these last 2 missions. Priorities first, and drifting towards the Promised Sky. Special Support Squad's tale. Well, that's not a mission we're here for, but it sounds super interesting. Am I seeing anything, or is that a cooking pot over there? Yeah, that's a cooking pot. Pot too early. Is there something about this? Interesting. I feel like that's the start of some sort of quest line. Here lies Jakob, the chef. He must have been nice enough to cook us something. Let's cook something fancier then. Tigerfish? Hey, newbie. Can't be making food like that. We're making rations for the Ratniki on the island, so we gotta cook it to their tastes. These dishes won't do it all. First, our heat control's terrible, and second, this stuff doesn't suit our diet. That's gotta change. Still got a lot to learn. I suggest starting from our most basic dishes like Nod Cry hot dogs. Come back and show me once you're done. The chef's tale. Use the cooking pot near the lighthouse to make a Nod Cry hot dog. Do I have the recipe for that? I don't think I do. but I think I know where to find it. Gotta go to Speranza. They probably sell the recipe there. Which reminds me,
Squall and Fury.
one of the quest lines we did said that somebody worked there. I guess this could be an opportunity to check in on them. Here we go, Speranza. Oh, hang on! There's a lot of familiar faces here. Natochka! Gotcha's cooking is amazing. Novikitsgrad can't wait a little longer. Natochka, we meet again. Ah, you here for our duel? This is a surprise attack. If we have to do it, at least schedule it at the time and place. I'd still like to spend some quality time here. I mean, I haven't had a chance to explore Nasha Town proper. So how about we leave our showdown for later? That's so cool. Is there anybody else here from, like, one of the quest lines we've done? Hi, Mike gave us this. Said if we just mention her name. This is Katja might buy us drinks if she's in a good mood. Ah, Mike's friends then. Great, you're in luck. This stuff's on the house today. Please look out for her when you can. She's also welcome to dine at the Speranza anytime. We got a free hot dog out of that. Welcome. What would you like to eat? So that was to the crab quest line we did. Alright. Tell me you got a recipe book in here. There it is! Not Cry Hot Dog! Let's just grab all these recipes while we're here. And I'll just grab all the pre-made food because I got nothing better to spend my Mora on. Gotta have ingredients to cook with. Smoked fowl. Butter. Crab roe. Bacon. I imagine we need sausages to make hot dogs. I still can't believe you're here. About Novigrad. I felt stifled while I lived there, but now that I've left, I find myself missing it. This is the first time I've been so far from home. I thought there would be plenty of Fae living in other places too, like back home. Even Snezdegrad has its fair share. I think we've heard this line already. Then I did not cry and haven't had it seen haven't seen a single one of them. Paimon also said she isn't Fae. It's got nothing to do with the climate here, right? There's no snowstorms here. You won't be left without options if you're caught. Yeah, we have heard this. Interesting. It's so cool that we can see that NPC again.
Quit following me.
I thought we'd never see her again after the, oh god, we're in a crate. Oh god! Send help!
Squall and Fury.
Oh god. We're trapped. Well, that was funny. Well, anywho, that was nice. I like that we can run into NPCs from Worldquests actually in the world. Not Cry Hot Dog. There it is down here. Wow, that's actually surprisingly a lot of ingredients for a hot dog. I think we have enough to cook 10 of these. We have mastered the Not Cry hot dog. Ah, the sausage is nicely grilled. You'd make a half-decent sous chef if you were working in the restaurant outside, I'd say. Or making meals for every rat Nicky on the island. It's not about how fancy the food is, but whether it's plentiful enough. Make the bread thicker. There's not a ton of vegetable right now, and you could also add some meats apart from sausages. You still need more practice. Come back next time you make some berries and fried meat. Guess this might be a day-locked quest. Oh well. Alright, the Special Support Squad's tale. Let's check this one out. We weren't able to find any survivors, only the shrieking monsters and bodies. What do we do? Where should we go? We can only follow the lighthouse's guidance. There isn't anyone else who could show us the way. Operate the lighthouse and guide the phantoms. Man, I wish ladders didn't use stamina. Illuminate coastal waters. Send guidance signal. Paimon thinks that should be enough. They're smiling. That's a good sign. Off they go, I guess. Return to the ley lines, my friends. Special Support Squad's tale.
Too slow. Take it and have fun. Squall and Fury.
Alright. We gotta keep looking out for Worldquests. So, we haven't checked out this north section here. But, as I've alluded to in a previous stream, as well as with the Archon quest in Luna 1, in Act 1, there was a guy hanging out by the Statue of Seven. They got captured by Fatui. So I kind of want to look into that. You know, last time I was here, there were two scientists were watching a bird in a crate. Or watching a crate, I guess, and then a bird went into the crate. And that's how we ended up meeting with Natochka. So maybe I can run into those scientists again.
The wind rises.
They went this way, I think. I guess we could check out this northern area. We haven't explored it yet, so it's worth a shot. Ooh! Paimon thought a vault full of secrets would be more guarded than this. If Paimon's drawing attention to it, this has got to be where we need to go. This way down to the underground. Paimon's even more curious. What kind of facility is this? Right. We're in. Traps? How come there's no alarm going off? Until Paimon and the staff have to figure out their way through all this too. That's so annoying.
Take it and have fun. Too slow.
The other Kuvaki environments we've been into were always blue Kuvaki. This is the first one that's been red.
Quit following me.
Oh, of course.
That's a lot. We'll see about that.
Barbados, guide us.
Hi!
Cry louder. on the gale.
I just noticed there's a ladder over there. That's probably where we have to go. I probably didn't even have to kill this thing. Or not. Cutscene. Looks like the door won't open. Paimon's really curious about what's on the other side. It's probably nothing important. There must be an evil experiment going on inside. Considering where it is, doesn't seem like the kind of place where anything important would be. Now we really gotta take a look inside. Otherwise, it's gonna sit in Paimon's head like having a belly full of Nod-Cry hot dogs that just won't go down. The door might be locked, but maybe we can get another way in. Yep, there is a ladder.
Behold!
I think they would have put like a grate on this vent or something. Like that grate. There. Priorities first. Is this one of the missions? I think it is. Go further in.
Take it and have fun. The wind rises.
Further in. Ooh. Experimenting with the Kuvaki plants over here. You have to go even deeper? How does anyone put up with working place with no sunlight? Maybe that's the point. If they never see the sun, they won't know when time clock is to clock out. People have watches, Paimon. Oh, the good music's back. This door looks ominous. Secret research added to the archive. So many jars, and inside them, could it be Kuvaki? What are the Fatui doing, placing these things so deep underground? So they can use them, of course. It must be some kind of evil experiment. We've had that option for like 3 questions now. Obviously, Paimon knows that. But what are they using them for? Presumably, it's not for bathing. Let's investigate around here. Maybe we'll uncover some clues. Oh, this place is a blue Kuvaki room. To all units and personnel, due to recent increase in suspicious activities around the Design Bureau, Command has decided to raise the alert level effective immediately to ensure the security of the military secrets and personnel safety. All sentry posts and patrols are to remain on high alert and increase surveillance around the Design Bureau's perimeter and non-core areas. Any unauthorized approach or entry into the restriction zone will be treated as hostile behavior, and necessary measures shall be taken without delay. By order of who? This isn't what we're looking for. Data from the 10th experiment on the barrier generator stability has been fully compiled. Results remain unsatisfactory as the energy is still depleting too quickly. The experiment was relocated to a different site, but the land cruiser became damaged due to operational error. Chaos ensued, data was successfully recovered, but additional time had to be spent filing the incident report. The new barrier prototype has arrived, now a third of its original size. Initial testing was conducted this morning, and performance was found to be acceptable. However, energy availability over time continues to be bottlenecked. Energy consumption model modified, resulting in improved data fit. Disappointingly, my transfer request has been denied, but I suppose that's not surprising at all. That project is highly classified, with access granted to only a select few. If more funding were available, perhaps sharing a space with those who tinker with plants or animals might be avoided. Who knows? Maybe we could even come up with something more impressive. This doesn't seem to be very useful. Okay, computer number 3, maybe? Ooh, that's got a map. Experiment objective: to test the stability of new barrier generator when generating protective barriers in various settings. Experiment location: refer to illustration. There's 3 areas marked on the map, and I think we're in that top one. Current status: Kuvaki energy harnessing mechanism successfully established. The feasibility of high-density energy barrier generation has been experimentally verified. With current technology, barrier generators can stably produce energy barriers in various shapes, including spherical configurations. Prolonged and high-intensity generator operation can cause overheating and material fatigue. This not only reduces the device's lifespan, but may also result in minor energy leakage. Although currently minimal, the long-term effects are uncertain and could present potential risks. Continued monitoring and attention is advisable. Data must be collected from multiple sources for aggregated analysis to gain further insight. It's like some sort of research records. Looks like they really were doing experiments here. This isn't the only place. There are 3 more sites up on the surface. They're collecting data from those sites and sending it down here for analysis. What if we made off with all their data? Well, actually, Paimon's kind of curious about what they found out. How about we collect the data from all 3 sites, check the results, and then take everything with us? Why do we need to take the results? Duh, so the Fatui can't get their hands on them. Wouldn't it be easier to destroy them then, if that's the goal? Besides, aren't you the least bit curious about the results? Come on, let's give it a try. Oh, this is the spherical barrier. We saw this earlier.
Dare to mess with me, truth repeats its course. I swear by my sword.
Behold!
Data storage cassette.
Unsightly insects! Quit following me.
Well, that's 1 down. I see the shield from here.
Quit following me.
It's gotta stay with the robot. Or I lose my red magnetism.
Unnecessary. The wind rises.
It's data tape number 2 done. Off to get data tape number 3. There's the last barrier. Also, there's a fishing spot over here. How do I get these robots to move? That helps.
Unnecessary. Too slow.
One robot. Two robot. Need the blue source somewhere around here. Just gotta time it. Got it. Okay, that's too far.
Quit following me.
Gotta wait for the robot to come back. Follow the robot.
Take
With all
it
3
and
sets of
have
data,
fun.
let's head back to the underground lab.
Too slow.
Let's input the data. We're locked in. This has to be another trap. How are we supposed to get out? Uh-oh. Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna say something? Golodov. Device has been activated. Does that mean... Let's see which filthy rat has snuck in this time. You? You're the criminals who ruined the experiment site. And you dare to come here? Paimon doesn't feel like beating right now. Quick, do something about that barrier. What? That's impossible.
The wind rises.
Ow.
Too late for regret. Years of this. Buckle up.
Behold.
He's down. Finally got rid of them, huh? Why isn't the machine showing anything? Don't tell me it got broken during the fight, or did the Fatui shut down? Like, in the end, we still didn't get to see the results. Is that a bear? And did you hear that? Strange sound just now. Paimon thinks it came from that way. Wow, is that a white weasel thief? Paimon never seen one that's white before. Paimon's Mora! Stop right there, you thief! Oh my god, it got Paimon's Mora. Unable to catch up, you watch helplessly as the white weasel thief runs away. I get zipped away just like that. Good thing I didn't lose anything. But Paimon did. Paimon's secret stash. If Paimon ever runs into that weasel thief again, Paimon's gonna make it pay back double. That's the end of the quest? This was so weird. Alright. Well, some time's passed. Maybe the chef's ghost is back. Priorities first. Drifting towards the promised sky is all that's left. No clue where we go to start that. Sacred Memorial to Aran Valkea Chudamir.
Behold.
It says it starts in Maroon Basin. But where's Maroon Basin? Oh. That makes sense. Alright. Well, this is the most interesting area that I haven't really looked too deep into. Oh, and there's a quest right there. That's probably it. It's like something's trapped inside. It's all limp and floppy, like someone dropped a Valberry jelly right here on the floor. Paimon nearly didn't notice when it passed by earlier. Doesn't seem to have noticed us. It's taking a nap. Jellyfish don't have brains. They probably don't need sleep. What? No brain? There's really a creature with no brain? But even without a brain, it looks like it can still feel pain. Paimon gets the impression it isn't very happy. Gotta get this barrier open and see if it's okay. How are we supposed to do that? Looks like we need a working brain. Guess it's on me. Huh. Make it sound like Paimon's brain doesn't work. Well, Paimon's not just good at solving puzzles. That's all, but when it comes to finding tasty stuff, you got nothing on Paimon, Dan. Was that a flex? I can't tell if that's a flex. Just shove the key card in. There's a fly in here and it's bugging me. They seriously left the key card right by the door? Fatui here aren't exactly the brightest, huh? Since they're the enemy, I'm fine with them being a little stupid. You're sharper than all those clueless Fatui, Paimon. That doesn't sound like much of a compliment to Paimon. Paimon hadn't noted this little puddle of a Valberry jelly. And that's what we should call it. We probably wouldn't have missed a chance to save it, huh? Anyway, barrier's open, so why is it still lying there? The rescued jellyfish tries to move, but its body gives out. It collapses back to the ground. It needs water. We literally named it Valberry Jelly. Now I'm remembering that one treasure hoarder guy we met in what was in Fontaine. Was it like the something Valberry? I forget his name. Oh, was it the intrepid Valberry? The big muscle-headed moron. Still looks like it's in pain. Paimon thought it was because of the barrier. Maybe the Kuvaki is just too weak around here. Are you not sensing much Kuvaki, Dan? You've been sensing it just fine since we arrived in Nodcry. Could it be feeling that way because the environment suddenly changes? I think it needs water. Hang in there, we'll find a way to get you out of here. Come on, Dan, think of something. You're giving up the second thinking is involved? That's only because the situation is desperate. Little Jelly's just barely hanging on. Must be because of those nasty machines the Fatui setup are totally messing up with the environment. Let's shut them all down. I don't know if that's the solution here. I think it just needs some water. Oh wow, that actually did something. Wow, Valberry Jelly is floating. This must be what you really like, huh? Paimon knew those nasty machines had something to do with it. Well, there it goes. Is it trying to lead us somewhere? Let's follow it and see. Go, drifting toward a promised sky. Valberry Jelly just slipped into that big shell. And ooh, is that something buried under the sand? A thank you gift, maybe? Oh, it really was a gift. Valberry Jelly does have good manners. Seems like you two can communicate just fine. We're both good kids with simple hearts. We don't need words to understand each other. They must want to say thank you for saving me. This beach is full of hidden treasures. Go ahead, please take them all. Guess I've got no choice but to trust your jellyfish speak. What jellyfish speak? Paimon told you, no words were needed. And of course you should trust Paimon. And Valberry Jelly can just rest here while we check on treasures that are hiding under the sand. Yeah, there's some good stuff here.
You even want this?
There's a bunch of these jellyfish guys here I'm just noticing. There's a jellyfish buried here, and it's still alive. So it wanted us to save friends. Paimon completely misunderstood what Valberry Jelly was trying to say. Uh-oh. It's one of the Fatui's nasty machines. Shoo! Shoo! Paimon's not gonna hurt you, Valberry Jelly. Destroy the recon bots.
Behold!
We didn't make it in time. Is Valberry Jelly mourning its friends? Do jellyfish not have the ability to think? Sure looks sad to Paimon. Perhaps emotions don't require thoughts. You're right. You can't just think your way out of feeling sad. Maybe feelings like that just rise up on their own from somewhere deep inside us. You look so sad. No tears, no words, not even a sound. Poor thing. What can we do to make you feel better? There might be other jellyfish that still need our help. You're right. So many of them have already met their jelly molds. The Fatui really don't care about what happens to them. This place is huge. Gotta be tons of those nasty machines around. Can't let the jellyfish be abandoned on a beach like this. I'm uncertain Valberry Jelly can't be the only jellyfish trapped in this base. Let's go find the others. Kind of looks like a Kuhenki wearing a hat more than a jellyfish to me, personally. Oh, I think I see where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to rescue this jellyfish in a cage. There's another trapped jellyfish. And it doesn't look healthy. Come on, gotta get it out. Nasty machines.
Don't underestimate. Go as planned.
Barbados, guide us.
Have fun with this gift.
Let's get it on!
Squall and Fury!
Cha! Ha! Ha! Gotcha! Ha! 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 Ka! Yeah!
Wretched vermin!
Gloves off!
Behold! Ah!
Truth repeats its course.
The wind rises.
Cha!
It's actually a machine to be carrying something. Gotcha. Why won't it open? This is the right key. What do we do now? Valberry Jelly. Oh, he put some of his Kuvaki into it. Wow, Paimon didn't know Valberry Jelly had that kind of power. Looks like the rest of the rescue mission's gonna be easy peasy piece of cake. But don't you think it's looking a bit pale? You're right, it does look paler now. Looks weaker than before, too. Did it use up all its strength just now? No, that can't be it. Valberry Jelly was already running low on energy. Oh, no. In the end, we couldn't make it in time. Are you angry or sad? Or not feeling well? Doesn't seem like any of those. This is so frustrating. How are we supposed to know what it's trying to say? Seems like a gesture would only make for one of its own. Does that mean even though it couldn't save its friends, it still wants to thank us? Aw, Valberry Jelly. Seems like jellyfish have more heart than the Fatui ever will. Those guys build all those horrible machines. They don't care about life one bit. So really, who's the one with no brain? There are more friends trapped around here. Make sure we get in there and save them in time. Find and rescue more jellyfish. Okay. My build is pretty basic. I'm just testing out Dea right now, more than anything. Usually, instead of Dea, I would just put in Layla. Yeah, it was like 30 over 175. As a R2 Sig. Because when the Chronicled Wish banner pulled on it, we got it in like 10 pulls. And then we got a double. Running Desert Pavilion. I got Jean recently, so I kinda want to just started building her. Okay, next jellyfish. Because of the sheer number of attacks he throws out, his crit rate doesn't matter too much.
Too slow.
There's another one. Awesome. We gotta save it this time. Don't open that by yourself. We're almost there. Whatever you do, do not use up your strength. %30 is like still 1 in 3 hits is a crit. And when you're throwing out like 10 attacks a second, that's like every third hit is a crit. Huh. We're suddenly activated. Oh no, we're locked in. Oh my god. No way, even Valberry Jelly and the others got knocked to the ground. How dare they? What do we do now? We're trapped too. How are we supposed to help the jellies like this? As long as I'm here, we're sure to get out of this. Stuck with Dan isn't so scary. But Paimon's worried about Valberry Jelly and the others. Since Valberry Jelly and Paimon can both fly, then maybe Paimon might be able to do the same thing Valberry Jelly did, right? Oh no. It's gonna use its energy to free us. It's open, and actually open. Let's go save them. Oh no. It's about to get sad. How do we shut this machine off? Oh, just kill it. Oh, come on.
Following.
Dare to mess with me?
My companions need me.
Was not paying attention there.
Look alive! Ha!
Behold. Search for it. Cry louder.
Gears of the storm!
The wind rises. Falling into the abyss.
Can you get down on the ground, please, where I can hit you?
Everyone has their...
The thrusters damage?
Let's get it on! Huh. Yeah! Ah!
Oh, he's over here. Avery Jelly doesn't even look like itself anymore. I can't believe it used its power again just to help us. Damn, this guy's resilient. It's a gesture it'd only make for one of its own. Is it saying goodbye? Oh no. What is happening? Are they passing on? What's happening? Albury Jelly, it went back up into the sky with its friends. Paimon heard that when Tassel Jelly reaches the end of its life, it can start over as a little jellyfish so long as it makes it back to the sky. Paimon wonders if that's really true. Where did you hear that from? This is the first I'm learning about them. I didn't even know that they were called Tassel Jellyfish. That's probably why it was so desperate to rescue its friends. I want to believe it's true. Well, yeah, if they stayed trapped inside these barriers, they couldn't be able to fly back to the sky. So those two we saved earlier must be with Valberry right now, huh? You think it'll remember us when it grows up again? Probably not. Maybe it will. Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Valberry Jelly will remember us, just like how we'll remember it. That was... It's kind of sad and depressing. Well, with that, we accomplished what I planned to do today. Heavy hoof haul. I think we can upgrade this again. Yep, we hit 50%. We're already off Goblet. Might as well grab this one. There we go. Now it's 40 over 180. I can change the time, but I think this is set to like a certain day lock quest. Some of these quests are locked to like actually the daily reset time. Apparently those Damselette interactions are locked to every 7 days, which is crazy. And especially since there's 6 or 7 of them, and a patch cycle is only 6 weeks. I think another 10% crit rate will be fine, because it's basically 50% at this point. The real problem is I built Wanderer, like, back in 3.4 or 3.5. So I have not updated his kit in the longest time. I could just start building better relics on him. Oh, that feather's actually pretty good. Like his flower is kind of trash. His sands are pretty trash. Like, a lot of these things were just like, I leveled them up when I had it. But it's been good enough, because I've still been clearing endgame with it, so it's like, eh. I usually use Wanderer one side, and then like either Kaching or Arlecano on the other side. I never figured out where that guy that got ambushed by the Fatui over by the statue went. I figured that had to be tied to one of the Selenic Chronicles. I'm really surprised that it wasn't. Well, anyway, we've been going for about 2 hours. I could go for a little bit longer. I think the other reason why my build's just switched up is because before I was running Solar Pearl on them, which had crit rate. Like, I only got this bell, like, 2 weeks ago. So I haven't, like, refarmed artifacts since. I guess that's all I have left to do is the Archon quest, which I guess we'll start in another stream, because I have a feeling, since there's 2 acts, and it's going to take me, like, 10 to 15 hours to beat. So I guess I'll set and leave that for the next stream. This was fun. I really like Nodcry as a region. And these Selenic Chronicles gave me a reason to actually do something. Kind of like the tribal Chronicles in Natlan. And the weird stuff that's going on with, like, Capitano's chair. I'm still doing that, by the way, off stream. I'm still grinding out, like, bounties every week so that I can max out all 4 of the levels in each one of the tribes so that I can get all the constellation upgrades for the Pyro Traveler. Even though I don't use the Pyro Traveler or have them built in anyway. But I would like to have the option, because their kit is interesting. I still have no plans to pull on any of the Nodcry characters' banners. I like Yehoda, but that's about it so far. Ineffa I might grab on a rerun, because an Electro Shielder sounds like they'd be really useful to have for, like, a Overload team with Arlecano. But at the same time, I don't really want to play into the whole lunar charge mechanic. The lunar reactions are not something that I'm, like, a big fan of. I think they're neat, but I don't really feel the need to buy into any of them. I think Sandrona is probably the character I'm most excited for. I'm hoping she'll be playable. Columbina, she's nice, but I'm not, like, super excited about her. Like, out of the Fatui Harbingers that we pretty much knew were going to be playable, I honestly didn't even expect her to be playable, to be honest. Let alone a god of a sub-region that we haven't gotten to visit. I wonder how much of her story was rewritten just for Nodcry. And supposedly this is the southernmost point of Snezhnaya, which means everything up here is Snezhnaya. It is confirmed that north of this desert here is supposed to be Snezhnaya, which means we're probably going to enter Snezhnaya from right here. And I believe from one of the Selenic Chronicles we learned that Snezhnaya, or what is it, Nechkograd, or whatever where the Tochka comes from, is supposedly east of here. The Shesternins, or whatever, also said it was east of here. So when we eventually do get to go to Snezhnaya, it's probably going to be from somewhere around here. There's also a subregion over here somewhere that this path leads to, which I originally thought would have been Natlan, and it might be a Natlan expansion eventually. No clue. But anyway, that's enough predictions. I'm just kind of filling time. Oh, right! I did say we'd probably dump all of those standard pulls, since I hadn't yet. What's my pity at? I know I should know this, since I don't pull on it that often. Five, 10, 15, 16. All right. What do we get? Just a purple.
My name is Chong Yun. My family has practiced the art of exorcism in Liyue for many generations. Fate has been generous in allowing my path to cross with that of your distinguished self. No, my services are free of charge.
I completely forgot I don't have you on this account. I also forgot that when we did the poetry event back in like 3.5, or sorry, in 4.5, I said that we would probably do his hangout event, and then we never did that. I think I went and unlocked it too. Oh, another Favonius Lance. Well, that was productive. So now we're at 26. Let's go to 36. Thought that was gold for a second. Did they change, like, the tint? Because I've noticed that it seems a lot more pink than purple than it used to be. Hey, Xiangling! Do I not have you at Constellation 6 yet? I don't think I do. I remember at one point I started building you and then didn't get around to it. Probably because I hate leveling up that talent domain for... What was it? A lot of the fire characters. Deep Fry. Pyronado by 3. Because I don't pull a lot, I don't have a lot of characters at 4 stars at C6. I believe Beto was the first one I got, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it was Kale. There's quite a few characters. Who are the 4 stars on banner anyway? Kale I have at C6. Sing Chu, I don't know. Yao Yao, I don't know. Sing Chu, another character I keep saying I'm going to build, but never get around to doing. Really? I only have you at Constellation 1? Yao Yao was at least partially built. What's Yao Yao's constellations? Sorry, I passed her. Oh, I have you at C2. I need to level up your artifacts still. And your weapon. I think one of the reasons why I put off building characters for the longest time was because I hate the stupid time-gated domains. Now that domains, at least for like the first week of a character banner, are free unlocked and I can basically farm as much as I want, I usually spend this week is where I start building characters more. I'm building Dia a lot right now because we pulled her Sig. I want to level up her Sig, but unfortunately it's been a pain because I had to farm those stupid bandanas from the Eremites. Well, anyway, this has been a long stream. Or technically it hasn't been, as far as my streams go. Normally we go 3 to 4 hours. But we set out to do something today, and we did everything we set out to do. We even got some achievements for our troubles. Silent Spring, When the Murmurs of Life Fade from the World's Canvas. Tempest Fugit, Pancunia Fugit. It's hard to change the instincts of weasel thieves. Oh boy. That's all for now. Tomorrow, we'll probably be streaming my reaction to the most recent One Piece chapter, and because those streams tend to be shorter and only around 30 minutes, I think we'll be doing a ladder climb in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. I've opened up a recruitment in the guild, so I figured since none of my friends play anymore, let's boot them all out. And I'm going to just open up the guild to whoever wants to join. Maybe we'll do some viewer matches as I continue to grind the ladder up. I think we're about to hit A rank on the ladder. And I want to just get as much BP progress before Set 4 comes out. Yep. There is a playlist on the YouTube channel. And I have been doing some live read-throughs of every chapter since I think like a few chapters into the Elbaf arc. I just figured I wanted something quick and easy that I didn't have to do a lot of editing for. That I can basically semi-reliably stream 3 to 4 times a month. Because I have a backlog of editing. I still have to edit the previous 2 streams of Selenic Chronicles. A lot of the walking around will get edited out. A lot of the loading screens will get edited out. A lot of the teleporting will get edited out. And some of the longer combat sequences if nothing interesting happens. As for anything else that's planned, all that's planned is... yeah, that's it. We're going to do some Shadowverse. We're going to do some One Piece. We're going to do more Genshin. The 3.7 live stream for Honkai Star Rail came out, so hopefully I can get all of these live streams that I've done this week edited down so that they can be uploaded before I have to do a reaction to Cyrene's trailer that's probably going to drop in like 6 days. Oh, I'm probably not going to have time. Especially since as soon as I start streaming the Archon quest, that's probably going to give me another backlog of like 15 hours worth of work. Oh well. Thank you for stopping by. It's been fun chatting. I'll see you all in the next stream. And I'm going to go get a bug zapper and kill that one fly in the room. Link's on the end screen.